Hello, my name is Justin James. Today I will be talking about how I may be related to the notorious Old West outlaws Frank and Jesse James. According to the stories that I have been told by my father and my uncles, we might be distant cousins with the James brothers. My great-great-great-grandfather, Joby James, was a cousin to Frank and Jesse. This is the story of that my father's uncle, Rusty James, has told him several times. Joby James is from Alabama, a place, according to Kelly Kasich, author of 5 Notorious Outlaws from Alabama's Wild West Days, that Frank, Jesse, and the younger brothers used to hide out there to get away from the law. Also, according to an 1860 census report found at Ancestry.com, Joby signed the report with the last name of James, not James, along with the names of his wife and children, one of which, George W. James, my dad's great-great-grandpa. This information gives credibility to the part of the story that he changed the spelling of our last name. Another census report in 1870 showed Joby signed his name as Joby James, yet another example of credibility of the story, Ancestry.com. Also, according to the same story, Job's son, George W. James, worked for the same railroad with the James Younger Game, or while the James Younger Game was robbing them. Joby James was embarrassed by this, of course, and changed the spelling of his family name from being spelled James to Jaynes, which is my last name and my family's. Next in the line of evidence is the fact that the family moved to Texas, the Houston Galveston area, of course. According to Elizabeth Nix, author of the 7 Things You May Not Know About Jesse James, Jesse and Z Mims spent their honeymoon in Galveston. If they did not have family in that area, they would not have been so comfortable going there. The brothers also spent time in southeast Texas hiding from the Pinkerton detectives that were chasing them. This is also the area that Jesse is rumored to have lived out his life under a different name, faking his own death. Finally, when my dad and I were looking up information on Ancestry.com, we came across a photo of his great-great-grandpa, George Thomas James. Looking at the photo, and then coming across a photo of young Jesse James, the two looked like they were brothers, almost identical. They had a lot of the same features in the face. With all the evidence that I have come across, I believe that the stories of I am a distant cousin to Jesse James might actually be really true. My great-great-great-great-grandfather Joby changed the spelling of our last name from James to Janes. The James Younger Game spent a lot of time in northern Alabama, where Joby is from. Jesse spent his honeymoon in time in Texas hiding from the Pinkerton detectives, and the photo of George Thomas James that looks so much like Jesse, we must be related in some kind of way. This evidence is credible, not concrete, but I really feel that I am a distant cousin with Frank and Jesse James.